Hey guys, welcome back. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2023. It's already been a bittersweet one for a lot of people I know, but I'm trying to stay optimistic, and we're going to be optimistic for the year coming. I'm hoping it's going to be a good year for us. The point of the video today is I'm going to want to show off my pedal board and how the progress I've made and the setup I'm using right now, and absolutely loving it. So let me go ahead and just, without further ado, show you guys what I'm working with here. I went supersize. Alright. So working from the start of the chain here, got the Sun Bender. Got the Sun Bender Fuzz. It's a Tone Bender 1.5 circuit. Got the Keeley Steak and Eggs, the compressor, basically the compressor plus with the Morning Glory overdrive with the high gain mod. Got the Honeybee, which I just recently got, or not the Honeybee, I'm sorry, the Uber Bee, which I got because Oriente in LA was playing through. One of the guys at the shop had a Honeybee, and she was playing through that, and so I was like, I need to get that. So I got this on a really good deal. Sounds absolutely killer. You guys will get to hear it. You guys know my Waza delay from Boss. Keeley Hydra, recently acquired, loving it. Boss RC10. This thing is awesome. Doing my drums, and the drums sound fantastic, better than I was expecting. And the TC electronic tuner. And the orange here is to power a 4x12 cabinet when I want to split the signal from the RC10 to do my rhythm section, so I can have the amp all to myself. Alright, so that's that. Oh, and I should say too, look at this thing. Voodoo Labs power supply. This is the Pedal Power 3. Shout out to Danville Music for hooking me up on a deal with that one. Absolutely amazing power supply. It's kind of silly to get excited over a power supply, but I did because it's awesome. But let me hook up and show you guys kind of how I stack things, and I'll kind of walk you through my pedal board real quick. I wish I had a second camera to kind of walk, show you guys, but oops, but I can get you guys a good idea of what I'm doing here, and give you a general consensus of what the idea is here. Let's see if we got some sound here. So that's just the amp. When Paul says he wants just his amp tone, I get it. It sounds great, So let's walk you through it. The core of my tone, truthfully, where this all started with, is my Analogman Sun Bender. Shout out to Music Therapy Laz. He was there with me in San Francisco when we found it. And this is kind of the start of this whole pedal board. So let me show you. So this is where it lives, but I don't use it like that. So I crank down the volume, and that's my clean sound. Nice and chimey. Super dynamic, but it's a little too dynamic for what I'm trying to do. So pop on the Keeley compressor. That's where that. Okay, so now I'm going into, and that's with the bright switch off. There is a bright switch on that, on the compressor too. That's what kind of differentiates it, I guess. So into the JHS Morning Glory with the high gain mod, and I am using the high gain switch. So that's a essentially my clean tone that I'm using a lot of the time. That's what I'm liking right now. And obviously that's still totally dry. So I'm going to skip over the Uber Bee for a second, go to my delay, so kick in just a little bit of delay. Helps fill out the sound a little bit. Then kick on the Keeley Hydra with some, I'm going to do both at the same time, the tremolo. I'm using the harmonic trim and the plate reverb. And what I love about the setup as it is my clean tone, right? Roll in a little more. And the fuzz starts reacting a little more. And really the volume doesn't get that much greater, so it's like how much drive do you want? It's kind of great. So last but not least, well, okay, I'll skip over the RC10 today. I'll go into a little deeper dive another day. Loving that pedal, and then the Terror stamp will also be featured in another video. Let me get into the Uber Bee though. So that's everything that I'm using. I don't like to go super overboard with the effects when it comes to delay, reverb, and all that, but okay, so that's, like I said, clean tone. And when I go, basically what I like to do is get a rhythm track going on the RC10, and then kick in the Uber Bee. Lost in that sound. So that's pretty much it. Despite the pedalboard being massive, it's kind of, I feel like it's the essentials. I feel like it's everything I need and nothing I don't, you know? So this board is super flexible. I could go higher gain if I needed to and all this and that, but I don't need to. This is where it lives, where I like to be. So yeah, appreciate you guys checking out the video. One last thing I wanted to add, the reason I did say 2023 so far has been bittersweet, is we did lose Ken Block, so rest in peace Ken Block. Really disappointed to hear that happen, really sad to hear that happen, and you know, hope everybody in the community and the family is doing okay, because he was a big part of it. So anyway, you guys, I'll leave you with that, unfortunately. I hope everyone has a great 2023, though. Stay positive, stay optimistic, and make some music. Music does it. Music heals. Music does magical things. It's a great thing. Rock on, guys.